Look at how far my hair is sticking out from my head. So here is big wall number one. Good morning. Happy vlog. Happy December. It is finally officially December, and right now it is 9:50 in the morning and I have people showing up. Look at this. This is the old podcast studio slash my office, and it is completely empty. This camera I feel like makes this room look kind of small. We've actually got like quite a bit of room, and with that room we are building a library. If you haven't seen my other videos that I've been talking about it a little bit. So today is day one. I'm trying to get my bangs in order. Let's see if they are doing what they're supposed to. Usually I can put these in for maybe 2 minutes and it does, like, they lay sort of how they're supposed to. Ooh, I put him in there and that's actually supposed to go back there. Oh my gosh, my house makes noises and I put mousse in my hair and it really does something to the bangs. Like the volume of the bangs is almost like not manageable. Anyways, they're coming in at 10. It is 9:50 and we're gonna get started on the library, which is so exciting. Joseph's been the one that's been like talking to them and whatever. I was like, hey, can you like tell them what I do and like make sure they're okay with getting filmed? And he was like, I think that's just better for you to do when they get there. And I was like, I mean, yeah, but what the heck? I slept in today because I slept horribly last night. Actually, let's check my sleep score. Look at how far my hair is sticking out from my head. It says my sleep was an 80, but I went to bed at 12:55 and yeah, I like started waking up around like 7. I guess I did sleep soundly, but like I did not feel great. But actually I hit REM sleep, hit restfulness, my timing was just bad. And when my timing is bad, I feel atrocious. Okay, 53. Let's see if we can like heat these bangs into submission before they get here, because this is not good. Honestly, this thing is fantastic. This is the Bondi Boost one. Big fan. If you've seen ads for it, it is great. I think I find it easier than the blow dry brushes. I like the shape of it, and it's better for stuff like this or like curling your ends, which I honestly don't do very often, but okay. I feel like I need to flatten this out a little bit more. Yeah, because I'm too messy. What if I want to play like music like throughout the house? You think that they're gonna find that weird? I just had the thought, if like people are coming in my home, like should I like keep like a knife in my pocket or something? It's hard to know what hair is supposed to go where. I'm like developing new strategies to do my hair, trying to learn how to do blowout, which I didn't actually have time to do a full blowout yesterday, but I tried a new way of blow drying my hair that I think I could build on to have a blowout without doing my, what I've been doing is taking the blow dry like brush thing and then blow drying it from being completely wet. It just doesn't, it's too long and then I don't actually get very good results. But I put mousse in my hair and like volumizing spray, and then I blow dried my hair regular, and then that's all I did, and I think it actually has a better effect that I can then build on with potentially rollers. I don't know, that's for another day. I got them trimmed like 2 weeks ago and now I'm like, okay, now you need to grow out because I'm not liking this. I realize I probably do not need a weapon. I just have been seeing, like I saw a video about that, honestly it was a really helpful video on this woman who she had actually been attacked in her home by, I believe it was a stalker. She was talking about how as women, like we don't think, like we talk about being prepared and everything, but like you need to be prepared in the moment to do what you have to do, because those moments are going to come when you are not expecting it, and it will always be an unfair fight because you didn't choose that fight. And she was like, you have to believe you can win, because you cannot, if you go in defeated, like, and you think you can't win, like, because she won a fight in hand-to-hand combat with a man, and won, or whatever. So anyways, I've just been more thinking about that kind of stuff, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, like, should I have something? Because she's like, know things around you, be whatever, but I really think that I'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. Oh yeah, of course. The right team. My son, Christian.
Hi.
Danny's got the hat on, and Victor.
Hey.
So come on in, guys, if you're cold.
It's nice and warm in here. It's the next day, and here, will you actually hold this and I'll show them the progress. Sarah's here. Say hi.
Hello.
They're gonna be coming back today. And what they've done so far, we've got these two shelves on either side that are already up. We've got the cabinets. This is actually pulled out because we had to plug in the internet, which I'm sure they'll figure out later. And then this is actually because we moved that. That's not like a very good example. This is like an example of how this will be sliding out. So this has wheels like that. It'll be 4 shelves. And then this one is technically the shelf that will stand here. And then they'll be able to slide with that on top of it, cabinet, and then shelves. And then behind here will be the Murphy bed. And so that's
that one goes on top of it?
Yes, this one goes on top of there. So it'll look exactly like this. This bottom part is the cabinets because we needed storage for, like, this used to be my office. We needed storage for that whole credenza.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like the mess that is.
It is a little stressful.
Yeah, but that's okay. And then they are doing, we have these shelves here, these shelves here. That'll all go up. And then there was actually a light switch here, but we didn't know what it went to. And he was like, it's probably to like one of these power plugs or whatever. And the shelf was going to cover it. So they literally punched out the other side. And now the light switch is on this side. They did that yesterday.
Oh.
I swear,
Fascinating.
like being a contractor would be such a cool job. And we need more of them. Because it's honestly really hard to find them.
They are.
Like,
it's true.
Yeah, I'm so excited. The color is sort of like a gray-green. It's definitely like meant to be, on camera it's not gonna show. Like, it looks more gray, it's not
It does look gray.
It is green, but it definitely changes with the lighting.
I thought it was gonna be like dark brown like your floors.
No.
I also forget that you don't like dark brown.
Yeah, and then what I've gotta figure out, which I think I already know, is if I figured that we would be painting the walls this color.
Mm-hmm. Because
But-
those walls won't be covered.
Right. I don't think it makes sense. Like, I think it should all be the same color.
Yeah.
Big moody vibes. That window, well, okay, so when they're
I
done,
feel like you should put a reading nook.
so we're gonna do a bench.
Okay.
So when this is done, we're gonna kind of look at it, and then honestly, I'll probably be like, thank you so much for doing all this. Here's your next to-do list, and we'll hire them for like phase 2 of the library. We already, like last night texted them, we were like, can you put a light in? Because there's no light, there's not,
Oh, yeah.
not even a place to like,
You're definitely gonna need light there.
it's a blank ceiling, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So
The blank
that,
ceiling.
that
Right.
up there is water damage. Obviously, we got the water damage fixed, but we never like painted over that or whatever. So they took out the baseboards, which you can kind of see here. They took out the baseboards, and on
You know, it'd be really cool.
What?
Just completely interrupting you.
That's all
If
right.
we did like a mural of like something to do with Akatar on the ceiling. Wouldn't that be sick?
Sarah.
It'd be so cool, like the stars or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet that there would be a way to do it where we had smaller pieces in the middle, bigger pieces at the back, so it looked more dome-like.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be really cool? I'm like, we should do that
We
to your
should do
ceiling.
that. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Well, I like mosaic better than mural, I think. Because
No, I agree. I think
Yeah.
that would work.
that'd be cool as hell.
Yeah.
Also, if we moved and somebody had to undo that, that would be horrible.
Devastating.
So they took the baseboard out, like right under where that is, and there's mold behind it.
Oh,
So
love that.
he
So
was
fun.
like, that's a pain in the ass, but if you have problems, like, yeah, you'll have to rip out that entire side and like replace the sheetrock, which wouldn't be a big deal, except that we're putting shelves in front of it now. And I'm like,
So you just leaving that there?
yeah, because we kind of don't know what else to do, because he's like, yeah, like, my
Is it,
sister's
like,
allergic
harmless
to
mold?
I don't actually
I'm allergic
know.
to mold too.
You seem fine. So. Does it grow?
It
doesn't
should be
grow.
noted that Sarah all the time says that she's never seen someone blow her nose as much as me.
True.
She goes, you seem fine.
Yeah, feel free to sound off in the comments kindly. Don't be like crazy, because people have like mold in their house all the time, and I'm not looking for like mold to like spawn in the house, but like to my understanding, it's there and it's not growing and it's fine. But like, is it gonna grow in the summer when it's humid? But like, we fixed the leak, so there's
I don't
no more
know how
water
that
running
works.
this. Yeah, let's just all hold hands when we give advice for that. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. And be so for real. I want you to imagine it's you paying several $1,000s for whatever this is gonna be before you give me that advice. If you're like, yeah, you should fix it, I need you to think about that check before you.
I feel like this is a part of the video we sent to my mom for thoughts.
I have a pretty big brand partnership to film. So Sarah's here, and so I gotta sit down, go over my concept for it, and then we're gonna go filming. You're not gonna come with us though, because you will come out way before this is all supposed to come out. So see you soon. We just got ready. I am filming. I'm starting a creative project, a bit of a creative endeavor that I'm scared to do, but as Sarah has reminded me, what is it? You have to fail to succeed. So even if this goes horribly, it's succeeding. Here are my new shoes. I got these from TikTok shop, and they're fantastic, and they're slingbacks, and they're extremely comfortable, and they fit like a glove, because my other high heels were not. The only black high heels I had were the ones that I bought when I was doing interviews my senior year of college for a job that I ended up hating. So those weren't gonna do it. Yeah. Here we go. This is a coat that I own that I would never have bought. I couldn't have afforded it even if I wanted to. But there is a French woman named Miss Pat that I used to live by. She still lives next to my parents. She's an elder woman, and she had a really amazing husband who almost made it to 100 years old. They're literally the best. We lost her husband, however. Miss Pat just always sort of took a liking to me, and she's very special to me. She gave to me this coat one day, like I was cold leaving her house, and she was like, oh, just take this coat. And I was like, okay, I'll bring it tomorrow. She said, no, keep it. Now, knowing Miss Pat, I've never asked. I'm positive this is all real. And it's just something I kind of live with because this is a sentimental piece. And it did come from France, but to me, it just came from Miss Pat. So, and I very rarely get to actually wear it because it's quite dramatic, but it is going to be perfect for this creative endeavor. So hopefully you see this on your Instagrams soon, and if not, check my mental health. Great. All right, we're headed downtown for a hopefully successful creative project and a Christmas party that is later tonight.
Not one part of me realized you were filming, so I thought you were just updating me on the day.
And the thing is, I know you're like, oh, she just needs to talk to herself. So she
no, I
like,
literally thought you were just like,
yeah,
doing, yeah.
So at the library, looks like they're going to day 3, which is totally fine. I don't know why. I would be quite sad if they were done, because I feel an emotional attachment to this crew. They finally let me get them something. They let me get them coffees, which is so nice, because they were like, would not let me give them anything yesterday. And he was thinking that they were going to be able to make like all the progress today completely finish. Not sure that that's the case anymore. Actually, I know that's not the case based on like the progress that they've made today. And I don't know I haven't really talked to them on what's going on, but it's definitely looking like it's taking a little bit more time. They've got 2 of them up on the big wall, the 2 in the middle. They haven't started the Murphy bed. I think that's the thing. But I'm kind of confused on why they haven't started the Murphy bed, because it's 2:30. It didn't even look like they had opened the box. Yeah, and that looks terrifying. They probably are doing that tomorrow, I'm guessing. But regardless, tonight, like, I'll get like the ring light or spotlight or whatever I need to do, and because it'll be dark by the time I get home, but I will show the current progress of the library.
You should get like you know how you're gonna do the little bench under the windows?
Yeah.
And when it gets dark, you should put like a little, what is it called? Like a sconce?
A sconce light.
Yeah, you should do one of those like over the bench.
Would be very pretty. We are having them install a light like
in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I would still do that because I feel like you want a light that's more like shining on here.
And honestly, like overhead lights like aren't it.
Yeah,
well, it'll be much more of a moody light. Joseph's gonna try and put a light in there that's like as bright as the Lord's ass, and I cannot do that. Like, I need a lamp for the living room, and I had it on my Christmas list, and I took it off because I realized I didn't link any lamp. I just said lamp for the living room. I was like, oh, somebody's gonna get me like some weird like lamp, or like a table lamp, and I don't want a table lamp. I want a standing lamp, but I don't want a standing lamp that looks like I'm in a dorm room.
Just text my mom. Sarah wants a standing lamp for her living room. Do with that what you will.
Get typing. All right, so we've got Day 2 progress. Let's take a look at where we're at. So here is big wall number 1. We've got the Murphy bed in. I don't think that any of those are secured in yet, and then they still have to do the 2 shelves in the middle that will cover the Murphy bed, but that's looking great. I don't think the Murphy bed is completely in either, so I'm not going to like pull it out, but these are looking beautiful. We were wondering if these were too large, but then we put a couple books in one of them as an example, and it's definitely not too wide. They would look like they'd be too wide, but they're not. I'm using my ring light as a light. Here are the ones on this side. These are not secured into the wall yet, but this looks so tall. That light goes up to like my face, so you can imagine like how tall this is. It is super, super tall. We do not have a like solution for how we're gonna reach those two, because at this moment it's not gonna be possible. And you're like, ladder, and we're like, yeah, but we would only really be able to do a sliding ladder on this side, not on this side, because we're gonna have the 2 shelves out with the Murphy bed. So we haven't figured that out yet. This is the only one that I think is secured into the wall. And it goes all the way to the top. So we've got all of these. Everything is looking so good. I feel so proud of it. Obviously, I'm not the one building it, but like this has been like in the works and a plan for so long, and it just feels like this feels like a proud homeowner moment, because it's the biggest project that we have undertaken. Like, and it's also like a dream come true, and it feels different when you're making this type of investment into your home, and it feels different when your home starts to look like what you would wish for, and like you get to make one of these like Pinterest, you know, like inspiration things come true. That's different. It feels really, really cool. And so we've got all of our books right now staggered around the dining room. We've got here, we've got these are our old bookshelves here. And then we've got my white bookshelves that were in my office. Those have been with me like not that long. I got them from Facebook Marketplace, but I really loved this piece, and now it's getting replaced. I think it's gonna be great. This entire credenza this actually has been with me since I moved into this house. I painted this and like refurbished it from a thrift store near us, and so what we think we're gonna do is I've actually never put knobs on it. It's like the biggest pain in the ass because there's no knobs, so you have to jiggle the drawers. Anyway, I think we're finally gonna put knobs on it, and then we're gonna resell it, and it'll be like our first flip piece, which would be great. And then everything that is being like stored in these drawers, art supplies, office supplies, the printer, like, which is there, all that will go in the cabinets, which will be on the larger wall. So the original plan was like large wall, and then we added the half wall, and then the little one bookshelf that's off by himself, because it is dark outside and you can't see. Actually, you can see from the dining room a little bit better. Okay, I moved to my phone just because I felt like it gave a better perspective, and like sort of, I don't know, the camera showed the things a little bit better. Ignore that there's a drum set right here that kind of like messes up your depth perception, but obviously we're in the dining room now, and then there goes into the library. I'm gonna bring us to 1. So this whole wall, we don't have a plan yet. We are going to put a little reading bench here. I think I want a custom one this is obviously a large project, a large financial project, so we're going to pause on that bench for now, but there will be a little reading bench here, and then I think I want to paint the walls the same color as, I'm not sure yet, as the bookshelves, and then these curtains will also change to maybe a velvet curtain, and then putting curtains up there as well, so we could actually close off the library if we wanted to, if a person was sleeping here on that full bed. We also need to get a mattress for this. We definitely thought the Murphy bed came with a mattress. It does not. That's another like financial thing that we'll probably like, you know, put to the side near future, because that's really, it'd be great to have that before New Year's, but yeah, we'll see. So anyways, that's all she wrote, guys. I will take you along with the rest of the progress next week into next week's vlog, and then you should be seeing a couple things in next week's vlog, because well, I kind of don't know how I want to do it, because I have the hopefully finalizing the bookshelves, getting the library like completely done, and then we also have I've got a bunch of holiday events that are happening that I would love to vlog. So let me know if you want. I feel like it may make sense to make a separate video with like almost like part 2, like building the library, and then have next week's vlog be a vlog of sort of everything else that's happening around the library building. Like I got work to do, of course, and you guys always come along with me on my weeks, and then we have a girls' night. We've got I've got a little holiday party to go to on Saturday that I'm not sure I can vlog, but maybe. It's my mom's work party for where she is a tour guide. And then I've got a whole event next Wednesday. There's a lot going on. A gingerbread night next to, like there's a lot happening. And I feel like putting that all in one vlog might be too much. But you tell me. I hope you guys like the progress. If you guys have any suggestions for the library, let me know down below. If you have a home library, if you just think that you have a creative idea for something that we should do with the library, literally anything, I want to hear them. Put them all in the comments. I love you so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!